In February 2021, something happened that had never been seen before. For the first time, cameras recorded a spacecraft actually descending toward the surface of Mars. The parachute opened above an alien desert. A rocket-powered descent stage lowered the Perseverance rover beneath it. And seconds later, 6 wheels touched another world. This is not a simulation. Every frame you are looking at was captured during the real landing on Mars. And it was only the beginning of what Perseverance was about to show us.
After the dust settled, Perseverance opened its cameras. For the first time, this was its home. A cold desert covered with rocks and sand stretched toward the horizon. There were no trees, no oceans, no buildings. Only an ancient landscape under a thin Martian atmosphere. Since landing, Perseverance has sent back hundreds of thousands of raw images, allowing us to see Mars almost as if we were standing beside the rover ourselves.
Mars does not only have an appearance, it has a sound. Perseverance carries 2 microphones, allowing us to hear the red planet directly. The atmosphere is extremely thin, so sound behaves differently here than it does on Earth. But the microphones have captured Martian wind, the mechanical sounds of the rover, and even the movement of dust through the atmosphere. For the first time, another planet is not completely silent to us. Then, the cameras began capturing movement on the horizon. Dust devils. These rotating columns of air can travel across the Martian surface, lifting dust high into the atmosphere. Perseverance has watched them move across Jezero Crater. One even passed directly over the rover while its microphone was recording. And later, scientists discovered something even stranger. Perseverance recorded tiny electrical discharges, sparks, occurring inside Martian dust devils and storms.
And when the Martian day ends, something unexpected happens. On Earth, sunsets often become red and orange. On Mars, the area around the setting sun can appear blue. Fine dust suspended in the Martian atmosphere scatters light differently from particles in Earth's atmosphere. So as the sun approaches the horizon, Mars can produce one of the strangest sunsets in the solar system, a blue glow above a red world.
Mars also has eclipses, but they look nothing like eclipses on Earth. One of Mars' moons, Phobos, is small, irregularly shaped, and races across the Martian sky. When it moves directly between Perseverance and the Sun, the rover can watch the moon cross the solar disk. In 2022, Perseverance captured the most detailed video of a Phobos solar eclipse ever recorded from the Martian surface. For around 40 seconds, an alien moon crossed an alien sun.
But perhaps the strangest object Perseverance watched was something humanity had brought with it. A tiny helicopter named Ingenuity. On April 19, 2021, Ingenuity lifted itself above the Martian surface. It became the first aircraft to perform powered, controlled flight on another world. The original plan was only a handful of demonstration flights. Instead, Ingenuity completed 72 flights before its mission ended in January 2024, and Perseverance was there to watch some of them. But the landscape Perseverance sees today hides a very different past. Billions of years ago, Jezero Crater contained water. A river flowed into the crater and deposited sediments, creating a delta. Today, the water is gone, but the shapes of those ancient deposits remain frozen in the landscape. That is one reason NASA sent Perseverance here. Because if Mars once had environments capable of supporting microscopic life, ancient sediments may be one of the best places to preserve evidence of it. Then, Perseverance found something that made scientists look much closer. A rock nicknamed Chiava Falls. Inside a sample collected from this ancient river environment, researchers identified unusual chemical and mineral features. NASA describes them as potential biosignatures. That does not mean life has been discovered on Mars. Non-biological processes may still explain what Perseverance found, but it means this small piece of rock has become one of the most intriguing samples ever collected on another planet. And Perseverance is still moving. Years after landing, the rover has climbed beyond Jezero Crater and entered terrain no spacecraft has explored before. Its cameras continue sending new landscapes back to Earth. New rocks, new horizons, new pieces of Mars history. These are not paintings of another world. They are not movie sets, and they are not imagined landscapes. They are photographs captured by a machine that is standing on Mars right now. This is what another planet actually looks like.